So, starting a new recording. Hey there, it's your boy. We are here with my first PS2 game, Shadow of Destiny. Oh, there's my controller. I was like, I have too many controllers. I'm gonna let this play. Awesome. So, a little cryptic opening there. This is Shadow of Destiny here in the States. Shadow of Memories pretty much everywhere else in the world. The release dates listed on this video, by the way, are strictly for the PS2 version because adding them for all of them just seemed like a lot. These are really responsive controls. I dig it. Ah, yes, that used to be a thing, having to adjust the screen. Awesome. So, I'm not going to explain this game, but I am going to say this is not a horror game per se. I wouldn't even say horror adjacent, but this is still kind of similar to what we've been playing. You'll get a little bit of Clock Tower vibes from this, even though like this is super early PS2. Let's just jump into it. And I don't remember all the story, but there are several endings to give it some replay value. I think this takes place in like Germany. Like no shit. I think oh yeah, they changed the icon for 14 on the PC. They changed it back to the like regular A Realm Reborn one. I don't know why. So we just got fucking stabbed in the middle of the street. What a way to start the game. Who's this man? Why is he getting stabbed? Why did they only call this Shadow of Destiny in the States? We'll find the answers to most of those questions as we play. Yeah, I remember reading about this in like a Game Pro magazine and loving the concept of this game. Who am I?
What the? What's going on?
This is also back when Konami
What
used to make
on earth
games.
could have happened? Am I dead?
Bingo.
Who's there?
How does it feel to be dead, Ike?
Damn it, who is this? Are you making fun of me?
Not at all. I beg your pardon if I've offended you. You are strongly fated today. You see, you are destined to die.
What?
What?
But if you have the will to somehow reverse that fate by yourself, I can lend you some measure of strength. How about it? Will you deal with me?
Thanks, but no thanks. Sounds too good to be true.
Why? Can't you trust me?
Of course not. I get it. You're the big S, the devil. In exchange for your immortal soul and all that, am I right?
Your soul? Oh, please. In this day and age? If I do have an agenda, it's that you survive.
Let me think it over a bit.
Let me think this over.
Of course. Go ahead. But don't keep me waiting too long. I don't much like to be left hanging. Well, what reason is there to procrastinate? You either just die here and now, or you prevent it. It's that simple. What have you got to lose?
All right. I'm sorry I called you the devil. I don't want to die yet. Please, help me.
All right, but I want you to be aware of something. You have to understand that the destiny that awaits you is a potent one, which means that just because you've managed to avoid death once, doesn't mean you're free of the threat. Unless you tear out its very root, destiny can't be cheated.
So, coming back to life isn't the hard part, huh?
Like, we're only 7 minutes into this
But that
game,
can't be helped.
and we've already got the basic
But
premise.
that's also where your own strengths come into play. Are you ready? I'm going to give you some of my time-shifting powers. I'm going to give you this digipad. Please use it well.
So essentially, we have to travel through time and prevent our own murder. Is the premise of the game.
But it's not as though you can use it anywhere or anytime you want. This will respond to phenomena that have some relevance to you as its user. As soon as it begins to respond, it's usable, and you can select the digipad by pushing on the square button. After that, you specify the destination time and enter the X button to be sent to that time, all right?
Ooh, ah. Yeah. Yeah, technically this predates that, though, but yeah.
You can't solve the real problem by just using it when you're about to die. It's better to make use of it to remove the underlying cause of your death. Oh, and one more thing.
Something else?
Yes, and it's very important. If the response begins in the time-space you've traveled out to, please come back immediately. Other people and objects can be just left in another time and stay intact. But that isn't true for you as the user. If it starts to respond, you need to come back quickly, or you won't be able to get back at all. Just be careful of that. It looks like time is something even more serious than I know. Good luck.
Eventually, we will see who the disembodied voice is. That much I will at least spoil. But for this beginning section, it's just creepy voice. Sold a soul for half a ham sandwich. Sold it for a digipad.
Please wake up. Are you alright?
Look at them
Do you feel
graphics.
sick or something?
Basically, the gameplay of this looks like a PS1 cutscene. It's good enough to be a PS1 cutscene at all times,
Sir?
but still pretty poor for PS2 standards. I love it, personally. This is very much like an adventure game, though. I agree with the tags here. A mystery and adventure game. So more puzzles, more figuring shit out.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I fell asleep.
Dana. Dana, that'll do.
Okay.
I like he passed out and he's like, I'm just gonna chug his coffee. So our goal is
I'll just leave what I owe for the coffee here.
to figure out why we're going to die, when we're going to die, and how we can avoid dying. It's the whole premise of the game. There's more to it, but for now, stopping our own death is kind of our immediate concern.
2 o'clock. I still can't believe what just happened. But since I have this digipad here, I guess it really did happen.
Part of why I wanted to play this game is because in Clock Tower 1, when we go to the when we go to places like the Norway International Hotel, the little scene that it shows you reminds me of what this game looks like.
I guess this is as far as I go.
So time is very important in this game. She looks like an old lady despite being a little girl.
Me? A performer? You've got to be kidding me. But the square does get a lot of performers. You know, street performers. They get a pretty big crowd going. It's kind of nice.
I hope y'all like this game, because this is a very special game to me. Even if it's kind of fucking weird. Yeah, we'll skip that. We've already seen it. So the dogs are going to keep us blocked. Awesome. Yeah, it has such an interesting premise, but it released so early in the PlayStation 2 days. I think we skip about 30 seconds whenever we talk to a dog. I think we're like maybe 30 minutes prior to when we die, maybe an hour. And while it is real time, like doing in-game actions will accelerate time, so it's not an hour of our actual time unless I just stand around and do nothing for an hour. Yeah, well, I mean, he makes the comment, oh, I guess as far as I go.
Life is so boring, isn't it? Anything
First game you ever bought using your own money? No. This is the first game that was ever purchased for me.
Fortune's told.
I got this game when I got my
Never
PS2
noticed
for
this place
Christmas.
before.
Many years ago. But it is a very special game to me because, like, I wanted this, I wanted Metal Gear Solid 2. That was what I wanted.
Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Actually, I just happened to stop by, and I was wondering if you could tell me my fortune. Am I going to die soon?
For you, I will do it for free.
Thanks. I really need this. Please, don't just give me the usual niceties. This is very serious for me.
Don't worry.
So,
The fated hour is 2:30.
What?
Whatever I foresee, you can change. If you take no action, the fate I see will befall you for certain. But I seem to see in you the strength to defy fate itself.
The power to defy fate?
If, for instance, and this is only an example, your fate is to be stabbed while taking a walk after you leave this place, and this would happen if you are alone at the fated hour. But if you know what awaits you, you would find people to be with, so that you would not be by yourself, unprotected.
Hey, Cyborg. Yeah, those, I mean, shit, those are fantastic games to have.
The assassin must give up his quarry, and fate would have been defied. But a single change will affect all else that follows it. How it changes, no one can tell. There are too many threads.
Oh, is that what the under in your name
cannot
means,
help
Leonard?
you with what lies so far ahead, and your actions.
Yo, Need for Speed Underground 2 was awesome. I never actually owned it, but I borrowed it from a friend for a while.
But if fate can be changed, you should fight as hard.
You could probably get
as
that
you
pretty
can.
cheap.
If you can return here after the appointed hour has passed, then I will tell you the next fortune.
All right. I think I can trust you.
So this fortune teller seems quite vested in our survival. Alright, so notice the time. It's 2:06 p.m., but I can roll it back to 1:33 p.m. using the digipad. So let's roll back half an hour and see if maybe we can get some opportunities going. Very nice. So notice we're tracking two different times now. We still have to be mindful of real world time, so we have 23 minutes
Excuse me.
to figure
Have you
this
seen a
out.
man walking around here?
So she mentioned being with people. If I remember right, the first thing we have to do is gather people to the town square. So that way we can be there too.
Have you seen my girl? Ooh, at the square. Oh, thank you. I'll go find her there.
So good. She's gonna go to the square. I forgot how easy it is to get stuck on the geometry in this game.
You want me to come to the square at 2:30? What's going to happen in the square? A performer, maybe? Well, all right. I don't have anything else to do anyway.
Yeah, I bet you don't, Granny.
Have you seen my mother?
This is such a
Okay. Guess I'll go to the square.
a different game, and I say that with about as much love as I can pour into a game. I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorite games of all time, but it's certainly a very special game to me. So the digipad is trying to hint to us, hey, dipshit, you need to go back to 2:30. So let's head to the present and see what's going on. I think if we do everything right, time will just automatically fast forward to 2:30. Also, that AV2 thing that shows up, that's my OSSC. I don't think I can disable it showing me those times. So here we go. It's not quite 2:30 yet, but now we've made changes. There's a performer here juggling.
Hey, now here's a guy with no worries.
Glinda the Good Witch. Look at that. They were going to kill us, but they couldn't because there's too many witnesses.
There was someone behind me.
We've
Looks like the
managed
crowd
to
scared him
avoid
off.
our death for
That
now.
fortune teller. She told me to come back. I should go look her up again.
So, fortune teller lady came through with the fucking clutch victory. This game has like 5 or 6 endings that are possible. So there's definitely some replay value. But it's actually a pretty short game. I'm not saying we're going to finish it tonight, but it won't take long. Jesus Christ, cat!
Did my fate change? Did anything happen?
She goes from like 0 to like howling and beating on my door. Yeah, you were right.
You have been defying fate, haven't you? I am beginning to see a new thread. But... you are still in danger. 3 o'clock is now the fated hour.
We gained 30 minutes of
I
life.
haven't gotten to the root of the problem?
If you can return here, even after the appointed hour has passed, then I will tell.
I enjoy that this killer
Next.
kills like exactly like, oh, it's 2:59. I gotta wait. So the first thing, I don't know if we can do this, but I would like to know how we're going to die. So let's see what the digipad offers. What? I don't know why it's like I have to wait for the screen to come back because this is one of those games that doesn't run at the same resolution. So the OSSC has to change every time I go into the menu. You would see this if I was playing Silent Hill 1 on the PS2.
Even I can do that.
Well, he don't really think much of that juggler, does he?
Is there something going on at the bar? What's with all the noise?
Oh, there's something going on at the bar. There's a lot of noise. If I remember right, and granted, it's been... I did play the PSP version of this a few years ago. I guess that's why you get killed. You look down on people, right? There's a motherfucking fire.
Grandpa's in there. Please help him. Help, please.
Ah, yes. So ask a random passerby to do it. Sure, why not? We'll be a hero. Ike, you fucking fool. And that's how you die. But dying is part of the game.
It is
Sometimes we have to die.
isn't it, to change one's very destiny?
Sometimes it's important that you die, so that way you kind of know what to expect. And sometimes it just changes what's happening.
Man, this is not a good time.
So if we go any further in, we're just gonna straight up fucking die. So let's go back to when the fire hadn't started yet. The juggler's the murderer. How dare you insult my art? I traveled through time and space to murder the shit out of you with these balls. So here we are. There's no fire yet. This is like Minority Report. We're going to stop crimes before they happen. In this case, a fire. It's closed now. This is Barzum E.
Hey, stop!
That little shit.
Damn it! That took care of it.
He started that
Who was
motherfucking
that person
fire.
responsible for the fire?
Ike, you motherfucker, you saw him clearly. What a dipshit. Ike is a fucking brick. Like, he just doesn't have it together, man. Mose has lost her absolute shit, by the way. She's zooming all over this room. I thought we stopped that fire. What the fuck? Okay, we did.
So this is what it means to change the past.
What did you think it meant, Ike? Oh, shit. I see that there's a redemption. Let me get my window up. I only just noticed that now. I didn't forget you, Leonard.
Sir,
What do you want?
sir? Oh, good. I wasn't sure whether I'd find you.
I'm sorry? Oh, didn't I leave enough for the coffee?
Oh,
Who's
no,
your
that's
daddy
all right.
and what does he do?
Here, you forgot this. It is yours, right?
Huh?
Such a gorgeous stone, like a jewel or something. It gives me a funny feeling to look at it. If you make it into a necklace, I bet it would look great.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Well, this isn't mine.
What? But I checked with the other customers. Well, whose is it then?
So you came looking for me just to give me that?
Well, my shift's over anyway, and I thought maybe I'd just try looking around, see whether I could give it back. Oh, I almost forgot. What about this? Did I strike out on this one too?
No, this lighter is mine. Thanks.
I like how she's like the
You're
person
welcome.
lost and found.
But I'm always the one running these kinds of errands.
I'm gonna go find customers all over the city.
You can't be tired from something that simple. There's a lot of people out there whose lives are a lot tougher. Well, like me.
Wow.
You're an interesting guy.
How so? He's a fucking brick.
My name's Ike. Hey, how about it? Should I make you a necklace with this red stone? I may not look it, but I'm pretty good with my hand.
My boy Ike got some game though.
I'll make it for you tomorrow. Should I meet you at the coffee shop?
Uh-huh. I'm there all day tomorrow.
Great. I'll see you then, tomorrow.
I might not look it, but I'm pretty good with my hands. She was like, really now? You don't say. Dana, did you not see anything? I just got fucking bodied in front of my new GF. And she didn't see shit. She's too busy spazzing out about it.
It looks like there's someone hiding behind a tree, and that someone is out to get you. Now, how do you suppose you can prevent that?
Kick him in the nuts. Mose, are you okay? She's got them zoomies something fierce right now. It is 9 o'clock at night. Hakuna, your fucking tatas. I guess there's really not much in here. It's cool we can go back in though. So we need some leads.
Oh, you came back for the stuff you forgot. I made Dana go out to look for you. She said she'd try the town square.
It's okay. Knowing that there's a killer behind the tree, maybe going to the square will be something different.
Sir.
So we can skip this since we've already seen it. I'm going to do that and see what's different. So we got our lighter, but we're not done with that conversation yet. So, funny enough, for all of you, you actually have a much faster transition to the screen than I do. It takes me several seconds to get to the screen. You guys get there almost instantaneously. Now, I want you to note that the game takes place on... I'm gonna assume this is in like European... So, like, August 4th, 2001. But the time they're offering... Oh no, it would be April. So April 8th, 2001, because this wouldn't make sense otherwise. They're offering to take me to November 18th, 1580. What the fuck is in 1580? Nobody is alive from 2001. Also, we're taking our GF with us, I guess.
Well, you have a
That's a
nerve,
hell
my
of a
girl.
first date.
Really? What with that one being punished yesterday, too? What is it that you don't understand? What's so
Bubble
difficult about
date.
being more
Ooh, ooh.
dressing above one's station
Hey girl,
isn't
you want to
offensive.
travel through time with me?
Do you want
So we
to
can
be
stop my
punished
murder?
like that woman? What's wrong with wearing what one likes? And this dress is one of my quieter ones. Really good ladies. You'd like to wear this kind of a dress yourself, wouldn't you?
Look at her.
Never. A little neighborly advice and she sasses me. All right, we'll have the law down here.
Oh, that's not very pleasant, is it? Let's just let this pass, all right?
Well then, in exchange for us not telling the law, you'll make us dresses for free.
Right, that is. You're a seamstress, you are.
That's right, you tell her. You'll make me one too.
Wow.
Oh dear, I don't see how I could do a thing like that.
We're doing this just to be obliging.
What up? Drop into your DMs like Ike.
What's this? It's dark already. Get yourselves home.
I love this game.
Oh, sir! This man just suddenly... I see now. It was you.
I kind of remember this
This
part.
little girl called for help. Wicked little sly boot.
Wicked little sly
The
boots.
hussy. Sir, you must arrest her at once.
Is that the spaghetti guy?
Why should you think a thing like that?
What's this now? What are you doing here?
Alright, so we gotta defuse the situation. That dude spent too much time on a horse fair. If I remember right, we can scare the shit out of them with the phone.
I have an idea. I'll just turn this thing on and...
Lord Almighty!
I have a cell phone! It's a Nokia because there wasn't smartphones when this game was made.
And go home. If you do
Oh,
as
it
I
better
say,
not be
go
Harold.
home, come to you. This time. If you don't, I'll use this machine on you.
Ooh,
I can trap any of you inside this box in an instant.
sweet savior!
That's right,
And you will
recognize.
keep what happened here a secret. Understand?
Yes. Everyone, give your word.
I promise. Forgive us, please.
My man come in here already hitting on this
That be,
girl.
all? If it
He don't
is,
even know her and he's like, hey,
let's
I'm gonna
go
protect
away
you
now.
from being pronounced a
And
witch.
everyone, go home too. Godspeed.
Got him shaking in his loafers.
Oh, thank you. You've saved me. But who are you?
No, nobody you need to be afraid of. But enough about that. Did you see a girl? She's about your age.
What?
What?
No.
Oh, that's not good.
So I do know with being in the past,
Why don't you stop
everything
right
will
there?
have like a
It's
certain
right over
color
there.
tone
We can't stay out here. And
to
you can tell me
like
everything
convey
inside.
that's a different time period, except for Ike. Ike always retains his same color. So that's why she looks so
Let
weird.
me introduce myself. I'm Margaret.
I'm Ike. Ike Kush.
Yo, we got that good kush. So unfortunately, we still have to be aware of time happening in 2001. Was it 420 years later almost? Now, fun fact about the Alchemist House, I'm pretty sure that this is where the fortune teller lady is at in 2001.
What is it?
This feels like the same part of town. Because our physical location doesn't change, just the time. And this like old Germanic town doesn't really change much. You'll see a lot of people that have descendants.
Mother, I'm home. How are you feeling?
I am all right today. There hasn't been a great deal of pain. Is someone with you? A guest?
Wow! Would you look at those strange clothes?
We met in the square. He's looking for someone. Isn't that right?
Yeah, something like that.
My, your friend's voice is remarkably like your father's.
Do you think so?
Right.
Where is Father anyway?
Closed up down there again. He won't come up, even with Mother like this.
It's all right, Hugo. I love your father better for doing what he believes in.
Is that how it is?
Hugo, you'll carry on after your father someday, won't you?
Don't hook up
know
with your
yet.
great granddaughter.
Well, maybe I'll just go take a peek. I wonder if Father had his dinner yet.
Hugo, you tell your mom she's wild as fuck.
Hey, please be careful with that.
What is that?
It's a machine, a really complicated one. It's, well, I don't know how to explain it to you.
Let me guess. It makes whatever dish you want appear?
No.
Okay, that was just wishful thinking. Well, then it maps the heavens?
No, doesn't do that.
All right then. It
Allows me to go back in time
I
and
know.
plow.
It lets you travel through time. And you've come from the future. Am I right?
Well, actually,
Damn,
I'm
he
right.
caught on.
How could that be? How is that possible? And is that why you've got such funny clothes on?
well,
Gasp.
Mother, are you all right?
Hugo. Hugo, you ought not bother our guest so. I'm sorry. He's very curious about everything, just like his father. I suppose he'll become a scientist as well once he grows to be a man.
I'm not interested in alchemy, at least not right now.
I will say,
How can I be when it can't even
I
produce
know
a medicine
we're all
to make
kind of
Mother well
thinking
again?
Perhaps
that
not
this
yet.
is probably
But
Ike's
time
family
and
somehow.
One never
But
knows.
remember, Ike is really
Sure,
fucking
that's what your
dumb.
father believes, dear.
so your father's an alchemist, huh?
Well, something like that. He makes medicine for people and does stuff like mixing and grinding strange stones and metals. He's always doing that sort of thing. And I mean always, all the time.
Hugo, dear.
You get your mom something to drink.
Father's completely wrapped up in his experiments. I couldn't even get him to look my way.
So what else is new? He's always staring at the kiln. He hasn't even noticed that I was born.
Hugo, don't talk that way. You were looking for someone, weren't you? Tell me, what does she look like?
Is this girl like your, you know?
No, it's not anything like that.
He did tell her that he's good with his hands, though.
I actually don't remember too well because I just met her, but she was blonde and had her hair tied back kind of high, and I think she was wearing something reddish.
Reddish, huh? Can't say I remember anyone like that.
I guess I'll go look around. Thank you for everything.
Well, alright then.
Oh, you're leaving already?
I did say
it's dark
that.
outside, so be careful. Let me know if you find her. I'll keep an eye out.
Tough luck, sis. Guess you're just not his type.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Well, goodbye. Thanks for your help.
Oh no, I'm sorry I couldn't help much. See you soon, alright?
So that was a lot. Yeah, it was 15 minutes of time taken up for that. So we might even get pulled back here soon. But we gotta find some stuff. Like, who is this?
Come to laugh at me like all the rest, have you? It's a terrible time we live in. You put on a pretty dress and they punish you. I thought the squire would be merciful, but a blonde girl? I wouldn't know a thing about that.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Haven't seen you around before. A woman? Don't know anything about that.
If I don't get this seedling planted by the end of the day, the foreman will have a what for?
The foreman will have a what for? Wait a minute. So this is the town square. And this motherfucker's planting the tree. That's my connection to this. He's planting the tree the dude hides behind. That seems like such a nuclear option. Like, well, fuck. If he's hiding behind a tree to kill me, well, I'll just get rid of the tree. I've been up since like 6 this morning, so you're gonna see me yawning, but I have to stay up for a little while. Most of these places are probably closed. Oh? We just hijacked a fucking ladder, just shoved it in our pocket. Hey, there's an energy unit. It's good to pick these up whenever we see them, just to make sure we don't run out of energy, because I can tell you the little green dots indicate how many charges of the digipad we have currently, and if we run out, we're stuck in whatever time we're in until we find more. There's usually only like 2 or 3 in any given time.
The Squire's manor is beyond that gate. The Squire's crest. Come to think of it, the seal on the manor house is about to fall off. Everyone is saying how it ought to be repaired.
So I already kind of remember the solution to this one. Kind of. But it's a matter of finding it. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We essentially have to get that dude to stop planting the tree, or at least do something else with it.
Is there anything interesting happening around here? A blonde girl? No, I haven't seen anyone. How about the square? There may be someone there who can help.
So talking to people usually is a pretty big hint. But it's still a mystery game. We have to figure out what we're doing. Just stomp him in the nuts. Who are we stomping in the nuts, Moss? The dude hiding behind the tree. We don't even know who it is. Plus, he got a tree. Our man Ike, I don't think he can stomp through trees. You wild as hell, Moss. All the time. Unbridled. I would say the tree man is sus, considering we've already seen him kill us. This town isn't like all that big, but it is kind of easy to get lost. Is there a map? Is that what this is? Yeah, okay, so we have a map. Though this is based off of... I think this is based off of the 2001 map. So we need to go all the way down. Because I'm pretty sure it's near the Broom Mansion. Maybe. Wait. Can we even go that far? Oh, it may be blocked off entirely. Yeah, you guys can actually see what's going on before I can. Lord's Manor. I'm curious, can I just like use the ladder? Is it here? He just holds the ladder, is like, nah, I'm not feeling it. Let's talk to our tree dude again. Because if I remember right, we have to get that plaque and be like, hey.
What do you think you're doing? Only the squire's got the right to come and interrupt my work.
So yeah, he tells us only the squire can stop him from planting that tree. So we basically just say bet. Oh, you have to wait for the thing to open. Where is the squire's house? Is this it? Oh, it's church. So we don't need energy units. We're all full up. If I remember right, this is one of the best times to get energy units if you're ever low. Which, if you play the game right, you'll never be low, but sometimes you have to bounce between time frames, especially later on, because you'll be bouncing between time frames, like make alterations as needed to alter present day. Where the hell is the squire's house? Like, we'll hop in here really quick. Maybe see if Margaret has any info for us.
What is it?
Oh, nothing.
He just pops his head in and is like, ah, no, I'm good. Just checking. Seeing if you're making anything. Alright then, bye. Like, my man's here is so fucking awkward. I love it. Yeah, I've been to this store before. Hey, y'all got any meatballs going in here? I wonder if we talk to this guy, if he'll give us any more info.
You want to take a look inside? Well, I've got the key. Of course, I can't let you in for nothing. What have you got to trade?
Ah. A lighter?
Holy!
No.
Holy!
Holy!
Well, all right. Come on inside.
I gave him a postcard. Just give him the ladder. Just here you go. Here's a whole ass ladder. We'll give him a ladder. So let me see if I was right. Yeah, the Brum Museum. I knew I was right. It was the issue was getting there. Don't mind me, just gonna commit some theft. I now have the power of the Squire, baby. And just check around that environment. Shit, PS2 games are great. I'm having such a good time with this. Eventually I'll learn my way around this town too. Here we go. I'm the Squire, motherfucker.
Blessed Mary, this is the Squire's. What's this now?
Yes, I have a message for you. The Squire doesn't want a tree here.
What?
Hey man, it's his orders. So we could have picked up flowers or statue.
All right then. If
I feel like flowers would
Squire
be
says
better.
so, that's that.
Yeah, PS2
Call it a day.
is the last true generation of like just doing whatever the fuck and just seeing what sticks. Like we still had that some in the PS3 and 360 days, but that was when we started to see bullshit from publishers. Like publishers really started to step in and be like, "Hey, we're running the show now." But like back in the PS2 days, you really didn't see that like at all. So like developers could just get fucking weird. You'll see so much more creativity from these older games. It's not to say that there aren't like current gen games that are like that aren't brimming with creativity, because there are. It's just that like that creativity has to survive much harsher conditions from publishers. I fucking hate publishers so much.
Somewhere back there.
Publishers of ruined gaming. Developers are probably more eager than
to get her
anything
involved in this. I promise I'll find you. Please hang
to
in
make
there.
games
Until
wild as hell like this one. We got smoking in a video game. JK.
Today is a good day to quit.
Today is a good
I
day
don't
to
wanna
quit.
die.
I don't want to die. And look at that. We yeeted out the tree and got us a thing of flowers. We're kind of zooming right along here. I don't think there's a whole bunch of chapters. There's maybe only like 9 or 10, I think. Though they do start to get longer. So we just start this one off by get a fucking vase or urn just yeeted on top of us. Well,
Excuse me. What do you think you're doing? Do something useful. You know, like gathering information.
look, asshole.
I'd deeply appreciate it if you wouldn't disappoint me.
So wait, we're not gonna look for a friend? Nah, we left her ass back. We left her ass back in 1580. Where Dana? Who the fuck's that? Y'all don't even know Dana.
Hello, Ike?
Oh, Mr. Eckert.
Weren't you supposed to come around to my museum today? If you're not, I was thinking about closing up here.
I'm sorry about that. I'm going to head out there right now.
I totally forgot with the whole dying and all shit.
I better get going.
going to the art museum again. It's our daily course.
Y'all, that was words transcend how I feel about that. The portrayal of that old lady. I'm gonna do it again.
You know, once in a while, I hear a cat meowing in the art museum.
I love it.
My daily routine is walking up this slope to the art museum.
Yeah, there's that one dude power walking. We saw him walk by. There he is. Yeah, he's got shit to do. Hey, Fox, what's up, man?
Hey, fella.
It's good to see you.
Looking for the art museum? Just walk along the wall. You'll come to a hill next to a clock with an advertisement.
A clock
Go up the
tower.
hill and enter the gate.
Is anything wrong?
Hey, Carrot, thank you for the bit.
What do you think
It's
of
much
this?
appreciated.
Huh?
It's like your calling card.
What do you think of this? The movie this poster's for. It's pretty popular, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
What's the secret for a hit film, anyway?
I don't have a clue.
Maybe it's the method thing. The filmmakers or the director's life experience. Oh, I should have tried more things when I was young. I'll be 50 soon, and then it's all over. Life is short.
All over at
There,
50.
Make sure you leave with no regrets, all right? Live each day as though it's your first and last.
Damn, buddy.
Okay.
Right? Once I turn 50, my life might as well be over. Does this dude have like a dead by 50 plan or something? Also, we've unlocked the other part of the town now, by the way. It's not all blocked off by dogs. Because we were kind of like confined to the northern half. Lebensbaum is the name of the town. I just noticed that. So let's go see Mr. Eckert here at the museum and see if we can figure out what's going on. Also, if I like do something weird as soon as we get out of the map or menu, ignore it, because you guys can actually see the game before I can. Alright, so there's a side entrance over there. Let's see what the main entrance is like. Alright, so we can walk in just fine. We know we're not gonna die just from walking into the building. Town streets. Carl, oh, wow, damn. Carl Franson, overall view of the town. Yeah, I might not be able to read some of these, because if I go back to read them, it takes up more time. And as we know, time is not on our side. Is that a baguette? What a kitchen. Alright. Come on, Ike, please. Thank you. So this looks like a fancy pants area. I feel like I'm not supposed to be back here, but hey, a small town in Germany, they trust everybody, right?
I can't leave without seeing Eckert.
So that's the door out. If I remember right, there's an upstairs. I think Eckert's actually up there. Just got like model cars and trains and stuff. Oddly Dressed Man by Carl Franson. Ever played Parasite Eve 1 and 2? Yes and yes. I was actually planning on streaming the first Parasite Eve, but at the time I didn't have a way to stream it without running an emulator. But yeah, I adore Parasite Eve 1. I actually just cleared the Chrysler building on it a few months ago. I really do enjoy those games. I have physical copies of both. I also have the Third Birthday, but we don't talk about the Third Birthday. Okay, so that just turns there. Yeah, they're fantastic, Fox. I will stream the Third Birthday at some point, but like it's a pretty garbage game. Is this our boy here? Where are you at? Has it become a problem? Yeah, they're wondering if where the crest is at. So all these rooms are all linked together. Collapsed house. So these paintings all kind of reflect like moments in time. Yeah, it's on the list. So I'd like to do at least a story run like with my clear files. That way I can just kind of blow through the game. Because I really would like to get like a run out and like for my little community here to expose them to Parasite Eve. Maybe I'll bump that up the list if there's actual interest in it. But I adore Parasite Eve. The second game, it plays well, but it also plays weird.
Come in.
I kind of wish it was more like the first game.
I'm sorry I'm so late.
They wanted to be more Resident Evil.
Well, that's okay. Here, take a seat somewhere. So, what can I do for you today?
The first one is just as much
Did you come to
RPG as
see
it
my
is
paintings
horror.
again?
No. Well, I mean, that's what I was going to do, of course, but... Hey, Mr. Eckert, do you know anything about alchemy?
Why the sudden interest? Research of some kind?
Well, not exactly.
Well, let me see. I'm not really well up on it, but there was someone notable in this city, a man named Dr. Wagner. He was supposed to have been a magician or a scientist.
A magician or a
I
scientist.
don't know anything much more than that, though.
I see. Do you have any documents?
While
things
they're
from that
talking
time?
about this,
I think... Wait a second. Was this the one? Phew, Here, I'll lend this to you.
The Magician of Our City.
It's a fairly old book, maybe the oldest one here. I think it includes things like stories about real alchemists that worked in this city, recipes for the elixir of youth, even copies of documents from the era.
alright, we're back.
Of course, you need to take it with a pinch of salt, maybe a fistful.
Maybe
If
a
there
fistful.
really was an elixir, I'd want it myself. I'll let you know when I need that book back. By the way, do you like cats? Mine had a litter the other day, as you can see.
Thanks, but no thanks.
No thanks, I don't want any
Hey, but
cats.
if you have a friend or anyone who wants a kitten, let me know. Are you going straight home today?
No, I was going to walk
I
around
wonder
the
if
city
those
some more
cats will be a
before
plot
going home.
point later.
Was?
No, it's nothing. Just some personal stuff.
Well, anyway, I have some more work to do, so I'll keep the place open until I'm done. Feel free to look around. It's better for the paintings to be looked at by someone who really appreciates
You can come have mine.
Thank you, I will.
She's not a kitten, but she acts like one sometimes. When she gets some zoomies. Got old book. So, I wanted... This is actually a good opportunity for me to pause the game super quick, because I actually need to change something with my Elgato. Oh, I got hit with a game capture update. We'll skip that. I need to refresh it anyways, but while we're doing that, I wanted to show there's Parasite Eve 1. I would be playing the digital copy of it just out of convenience, but I do have it. There's the second game. The second game was really kind of famous in its advertising because they really showcased that shower scene in the middle of the game. And then, unfortunately, your boy also owns a physical copy of the Third Birthday, which is not that great, but it's technically the third Parasite Eve game. Yeah, I needed to restart Elgato's because I'm pretty sure my man, the color temperature is a little different now that I did that. I think I know what happened.
Who's there?
Playing old games is hard. I knew it. You sack of shit.
I've heard that voice before.
Of course you have. Do you remember me now? I was the one who saved you. You should be a little more appreciative.
The voice doesn't match the face, in my opinion.
Who are you?
That's not very nice. Can't you be a little more polite? I am homunculus. Not that there's much in a name. I've been waiting a long time to see you again. I've looked for you everywhere. By the way, are you using the digipad?
Have you come here to kill me?
Hmm? I think you misunderstand. I'm only trying to help you. Certainly not murder you. It's just that I don't know how to give you any direct help. And that's the truth.
I think I'm going out of my mind.
I can't seem to convince you, can I? This is really very difficult. If in some small measure...
What the...
So I asked for some proof. By the way, I don't really know what these options are going to do. They will impact our ending that we get, but they're not the only things that impact our ending. The actions that you take can impact it too. So they threw us back to 1979.
Am I seeing things? Did that man...
Hooray! Oh gosh, didn't realize anyone was out here. Sorry about yelling and everything.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You see, my wife finally had our baby, so you can imagine and it's a girl too. The hospital just called me.
Wow, congratulations.
Does he look familiar?
Work at this museum?
No, I'm sorry. My name is Eckert. I've just taken over from my father as the director of this museum.
What? You're Mr. Eckert?
Yes, did you not check the digipad, my dude?
No, nothing.
Wait, what am I doing? I have to think about what we're going to call her. Hey, great to meet you. Bye.
Oh, I remember this.
The digipad. It doesn't work.
Well, how about that? Just a small example.
What a shitlord.
How will you get home now? You better solve that on your own. You should be able to handle a little thing like that, darling.
What am I supposed to do? There used to be something in here. If I get some...
Yeah, you're gonna get those as microtransactions, bro. Loot box. Yo, Ike is a fucking brick. I've been telling y'all this. He is so dumb sometimes. Even though we've already picked up some of those energy Tic Tacs. There's little Tic Tacs as far as I'm concerned. He dumber than hell, man. I'm granted, I'm pretty dumb too, but Ike sometimes has me beat. Like, it saw that little shitlord starting that fire, and he's like, I wonder who did it. That fucking kid. Little arsonist.
Now I can get back.
Yeah, we're not gonna go back like right this very second. We're gonna see if we can get some more of these pellets. These little Tic Tacs, as we're gonna call them. See if we can find any more before we skedoodle. They're usually not like too terribly hidden. Like, sure, you have to like run around and look for them a little bit, but see, here's another one. It's better to get what we can before we leave a time period. He's farting. He's just like, bro, you shouldn't have had that chili dog. Now you got them giggle shits. Wait, was there one there? No. I saw the grass. I won't spend too much time looking, but hey, here's another one. What up? Look at that hair, though.
Well, well, another early riser.
But yeah, like, this is back when Konami was willing to make games. Which is just fucking baffles me, dude. Oh yeah, he got that chunky step, and then we're over here. We're just like, we got pencil thighs, dude. Ike is a very slim man. I think we've about checked anything of immediate interest. So we'll probably head back. I just want to make sure I haven't forgotten any. This seems like a big area to check. Because we might as well work on getting a surplus of these. Oh, there's one. That's why. There's no reason to waste a teleport. I remember that much. So let's go ahead and return and figure out what's going on. We have at least another hour to stream. We might go further.
Well, what do you think? Are you a little more convinced?
Might go a little longer. We'll see.
Come in. Is that you, Ike?
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Mr. Eckert, do you have a daughter?
Them cats are terrified.
It's all right. I'll take care of it later.
I'm sorry.
I didn't think I ever mentioned my daughter to you.
Well, no.
Yeah, that's same urn.
I do have a daughter. Well, rather, I did. She was taken by some madman right after she was born. My wife was killed in the same attack. Does that answer your question?
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm so sorry.
God damn it.
Eckert sus as fuck. See, this is why I like this game. We got this little mystery going on here, and I'm all for it.
Any luck? Well?
Okay, I'll believe you for now. And I'm grateful that you gave me another chance at life.
This game's also cheesy as fuck, too, but I'm all for it.
If you die, I'll be in trouble too, you know.
I don't really get it. But are you sure about this? I mean, I can't do anything except for myself.
But that's all right. It's the way things should be. As you can see, my body is very fragile and won't let me do much. I picked up a baby the other day, and it was really quite terrible, absolutely exhausted me. I won't ever do that again. So because of all that, I can only provide you with some backup aid. Oh, I almost forgot. You will see that red stone again sometime. When you do, could you acquire it somehow? I would like you to give it to someone called Dr. Wagner. That's all for now. I'll be seeing you.
The homunculus picked up a baby. Now, immediately where my mind went is Eckert lost a baby. Hey, Paul. It's the Philosopher's Stone. No. I promise, though, there's no fusing of a child and a dog. Oh, shit. That was fast. We didn't even... I mean, I guess we kind of solved the Vaz murder, but... Now what killed us? A shuriken?
Right. Isn't there any way you can avoid being stabbed to death? What about putting something like an iron plate under your clothing? And if you make good use of that, perhaps... Please, make a good job of it.
Homunculus, you motherfucker. Drop me in when there's 2 seconds left. It's time to go back to the past. But hey, we might as well farm up some more energy units real quick before we zip out of here. Because now we're in 2001, we're not in 1979 anymore, which means there should be some new energy tic-tacs sitting around. We can at least build up a little bit more stock so we can freely teleport as needed. Oh, I do see one up here. At least I can see them from pretty far away to know if they're there or not. I used to know where all these were off the top of my head. Because, like, when you're skipping cutscenes, like, this game is really short. Especially when you know what to do. It's like speedrunning before speedrunning. I'm just gonna look for maybe another minute or so, and then we'll skadoodle to this teleport. Because we've already mostly recovered from when Homunculus wanted to fucking play a trick on us. Jerk. Oh, look what I can do. I've taken away all your power. Isn't that a shame? By the way, I steal children. Bro, we get it. I stole the baby once. We get it, bro. I'm thinking we're about good. It's weird to control the camera. I can't use the right analog stick. Like, the right analog stick does nothing in this game. Like, not a thing. I have to turn it with L1 and R1. So I'm essentially using those to turn more. Like, I'm using the analog stick some, but that's really about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this time frame. Let's go back to the past. About 100 years ago, so 1902, March 20th. Let's see what bullshit awaits us here. Ah, my boy Paul at the hydrate. Do I have any? Yeah, I have a little bit left. Let me finish this off. Thanks, Paul. So notice we don't have that sepia tone anymore. We have black and white for this one. Which I think is a really neat effect.
Oh, yes? Do you work at this museum?
Museum?
What? This building is a...
This is my home. We've been here for generations.
It's fucking accurate with the fakest looking mustache.
As the descendants of the regional squire. Now. And first it was my parents, now my wife. All in such short time. That leaves just myself and the two children in this castle of a house.
It's a rad mustache. It's so thick. Like, look at that mustache. Like, it should just be like blowing out as he talks.
No, I didn't mean that as sarcasm. Don't be offended. Actually, I'm grateful for the advice. To tell you the truth, I'd been thinking that I should just get rid of this house. Too many memories of my wife to bring me sorrow.
Right? It's so big.
But a museum, that's something I haven't thought of. Maybe a good thing, a museum. Perhaps this is meant to be. There are enough pictures in that collection of my forebears. It seems he had an artist he favored.
You mean Carl Franson?
did you know that?
If I killed Ike, I'm gonna be mad.
I don't remember telling anyone that it was for sale yet.
No, please don't misunderstand. It's just that I happen to like his paintings. And it's not like, you know.
Well, all right then. I've made up my mind anyway. I'll turn a part of this building into a private museum and open the collection of paintings to the public. That way I can take care of the children while I work. Besides, I know that there's at least one admirer of Carl Franson's work. All
Huge
right,
admirer.
that's what I'll do. I owe you many thanks. By the way, allow me to introduce myself, if somewhat belatedly. My name is Alfred Brum.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mike Cush.
I'm grateful
I
to
might
you.
cuss.
Come inside. We'll have tea or something.
Okay.
See, Ike's dumb, but he can be smooth.
Ooh, sorry.
He's just gone to sleep, finally.
All right, then. Come out by yourself, Sybil. Will you make tea for our guest?
If I must. Here you go.
Oh, thank you for the
She's just one hand in that tea tray.
Oh, yes,
She can give a
I should
fuck.
tell my sweet Sybil. I've decided to turn this house into a museum. What do you think?
Whatever you decide is always good enough for me.
Thank you. I was a little afraid that you'd object.
Oh, it's much, much better than selling this house.
I see. I'm sorry I made you worry that much. I know. Let's have a photograph taken. If we're going to start a museum, we'll need to renovate. We'll all get a picture taken with the house before then. Please join us, Ike. There's no time like the present. I'm going to fetch the photographer this instant.
Ah, yes, we need to go get the photographer.
Franson?
Oh, yes, he's descended from the painter Carl Franson. Maybe that's why he's a photographer. He's a good friend of mine. I can count on him to come if I need him. Just wait a little while. Sybylla, you hold the fort and watch the baby, please.
Of course.
He almost said it like she couldn't hear him. And watch the baby, please.
Did you persuade Father not to sell the house?
No, I didn't do anything like that. This is something your father decided on his own.
Oh, I see. But I'm awfully glad that the house won't be sold. Oh, it's coming undone here. Give it to me. I'll mend it for you.
What? Oh, that's okay.
Don't worry. I may look little, but I can do anything.
She's pushy as fuck,
Besides
dude.
cooking, that is. That's for Father to wear in the festival soon. I sewed that too, so don't be shy. Are you cold? If you are, just put that costume over you. I'll be done soon. They're almost done.
I figured, like, why isn't she questioning?
You do look funny.
What? Where have we seen this costume before?
Let's have the picture taken like that.
Exception.
What is it?
Yeah, any conversation or interaction takes a minimum of 30 seconds.
Isn't that an interesting egg? Father bought it for me the other day. There's paper inside it, and you can write letters on there.
Yep.
But I don't need it anymore. You can have it.
How come?
I was gonna write, please don't sell the house, and give it to Father. But now that he said he's not going to let the house go, it's all right.
She seems very attached to this house.
Isn't there an
Yep.
iron plate?
Even I can do that.
What do you want something like that for?
Well, I just kind of need one.
There's nothing like that here. What is it for? Do you need to grill something?
No, nothing like that. Hey, wait a second.
What is it?
A frying pan. Do you have a frying pan? Oh, you must have one.
No. When Mother died, Father had all her things taken away.
What the fuck do they
So we
eat?
only eat
McDonald's?
what the housekeeper brings nowadays. No one will let me cook yet, you see.
Oh.
Cafes and restaurants must have lots of frying pans.
You're right. Good thinking, Sibylla.
You're welcome. But it's too early
That's
for
a
any
name,
of the shops
Sibylla.
to be open.
Oh, yeah, come to think of it, there was a bunch of frying pans in the bar where that fire was during the day.
What is it?
It's okay. Can I borrow something to write with? And can I use this too?
So even though we've already changed the past, we gotta change it again.
To that time. Sorry, there's something I have to take care of.
My name I. Ian walks. Hey, Carrot, that was a good movie, though. I had a lot of fun watching that one.
Wonder if this worked. I'm pretty sure this is where I saw the juggler.
We have to be our own juggler. So it's not quite 2:30 yet.
Performing in the square. I'll be sure to come and watch.
It's a street performer.
So I wonder if we go to the bar, which I'm pretty sure is just here, if we can go ahead and get something.
Look at that dress. Are you performing in the square?
Bitch, I might be. door's closed. Yeah, I really like the idea that we encounter ourselves like earlier. Like we've become the juggler. Also, this town needs to do something about its dog problem. Maybe the fortune teller will have some good info for us. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Fox. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I appreciate you stopping by, man.
Welcome. Oh?
Oh?
You are not in your own time, are you?
She
Unless you
knows.
return there quickly, you won't be able to go back at all. Beware.
So I wonder if maybe we need to port to 230. Like, just stand here and do it. Oh no, it is hella unresponsive. So that's not it. Where do I get those things to juggle anyways? Oh, we can go in City Hall, that's interesting. You gotta get them balls.
May I help you? If you need a city map, please help yourself. By the way, if you want to look at the map, just press the triangle button.
So can you tell me the best route to get a first date with you? Ooh. Can the map tell me that, or do I gotta ask? Wink. Also, that was not nearly as helpful as I wanted it to be. And she ain't even talking to me again. No, dude. There we go.
May I help you? If you need a city map, please help yourself.
Yo, can you point to where your place is on this map? And can I come over? Like, I know we don't have to, like, sit here and chill till 2:30. We gotta find some balls. I didn't see the dog there.
I guess this is as far as I go.
Oh shit, I thought he turned around. He clearly didn't. So I don't know, maybe we do need to go into the cafe or whatever. Like, we also have to remember other Ike is also running around, even though they're not going to show him from a gameplay perspective. Like, we should probably at least be aware of that fact while we determine where to go and what we're doing.
I guess this is as far as I go.
Ike was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it. Wait, do I already have the fucking thing in my inventory? I'm a dingus. There was no indication that I picked these up with our costume. I'm stupid as hell, man. Let's juggle these balls.
There I am. Listen to me talking about no worries.
Yeah, here's a guy who's got no worries.
What on earth? There's something in here. Please, let it work. There's a letter inside. To Ike. Please get something like a thick iron plate. What the?
Poof, we're gone. Vanished. We're Batman. And now we're back in 1902.
I won't fall for the same trick again.
I'm really sorry. I mean that.
Well, I guess you wouldn't go home dressed like that.
It's all set. Everyone, come out to the front.
Come on. You go on ahead. I have to get my baby brother.
Actually, the My Name Ike joke could have worked too, as the note he gives himself. Yeah, but he's got to prevent this murder, and he can only get into the bar one time.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry I dragged you out of bed.
Thank you to you too. You can change back now.
That's right. I should get changed.
Oh, I thought you changed already.
What? Oh, not yet.
You got a frying pan already?
Oh, that. It's a long story.
Look at that, we got it, baby.
I'm sorry, but I have something I need to do, so see you soon.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
You can use that key as much as you want.
What?
I saw you.
What are you talking about?
What's the matter? You have to go somewhere, right? You shouldn't be late.
Oh, that's right. Okay, see you.
Oh, that's right, yeah. This key. What the fuck is she
No,
talking
I should
about?
go back to the present from here where other people can't see me.
My name Ike. I have to say, I know I said like we got an hour, but I've been like kind of fading in and out. So we might have to cut this one a little bit early. Otherwise I might fall asleep on the stream, and that's definitely not what we want to do, because that'll be noisy and we won't be making any progress. I'm gonna try not to wake up at 6 o'clock. Do you hear that thud though? Haters gonna hate.
I guess I managed to escape thanks to this thing.
So someone who's able to get access to that photo, the mystery deepens. But I gotta ask, friends, what do y'all think about this game? You don't see shit like this so much anymore. What do y'all think, chat? I adore this game. I'm glad you're digging it. Very cool. I've been itching to play this one. Ike is an absolute blockhead. But he's managing in spite of being an absolute fucking brick. I dig it. It's a very fun idea. And what's really cool with this game is even if we clear it once, we can get entirely different endings based on how we play. And I don't think with how short this game is, I don't think I would consider it truly beaten until we get every ending anyways. Because they're just too worth seeing. But I'm pretty sure there's like 5 endings. See, I've been yawning so much. This is probably the most ideal time. Leonard with the 1 bit. Thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate it. I like seeing you guys participate and do stuff. Know that you're enjoying this. This may carry us through to at least December 8th when we go to the Final Fantasy 14 patch. I also plan on streaming Cyberpunk, but like just to talk about it really quick before we cut the stream, I'm a little scared to stream Cyberpunk. I'm sure it's going to be a very fun game and I'm going to get super the fuck into it. But oh my goodness, Paul with the gift subs. My dude. Thank you, Paul. That's huge. Look at all them subs going out. Thank you. Yeah, it is my birthday coming up here soonish. In a little less than 10 days. Man, that's a lot of subs coming in. We got subs to Moss, Teen Shad, Sloppy, Cannon, and Shigematsu. Our boy Keiko. Fuck yeah. Now this just means I absolutely have to get in touch with at least the first person I've picked out. It's not my birthday yet. It will be in a few days on the 12th. But Paul wanted to give me an early birthday present. Thank you so much, Paul. Hopefully I can get some avatars in there soon and stuff so that we all can show this stuff off properly. Be able to have some fun with it. But yeah, my friends, I'm stoked you guys are enjoying the game. But yeah, to go back to the Cyberpunk thing really quick. I'll even throw in a wedding anniversary gift on that one. That's a lot. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. But the thing with Cyberpunk is that game. Oh yeah, I mean I'm not like leaving like this very moment. It'll be here in a minute or two. Cyberpunk has a shitload of nudity in it. And, like, throwing up the sensor all the time, like I did on accident during the fucking Silent Hill stream. Like, I don't want to have to play large portions of the game having the sensor up, you know? So we'll have to see kind of maybe how that one works on Twitch. So I may not stream it like the day it comes out. I want to maybe see how Twitch reacts to it, because it's a game that I will have around the time it comes out, depending on how Amazon does. But I don't know if we're going to jump right into streaming it. So we'll see what our schedule looks like. I am happy to know that there's some interest in Parasite Eve, though. I may bump that up and do like a story run with my my completed gun, because I already have a couple clears and my gun is stupid powerful in there, so it'd be kind of fun to just kind of blow through it a little bit. But yeah, friends, thank you all for joining me. It's been a real treat. Looking forward to doing this again tomorrow. When we do stream this tomorrow, I will be on my weekend. As always, keep an eye on the Discord. That's the best place to know if we're going to be streaming. Yeah, Moss, I know you want to see them cyber boobies. I do too. I love... I'm going to be crude as fuck here for a second. Like, boobies are my jam. But I don't know if Twitch wants to see them cyber boobies. That's a problem. I know YouTube definitely don't want to see them. Like, I'm just waiting for them to find my Far Cry 5 video, or no, Far Cry 3 video. Pox, what up, man? I'm actually closing out, but it's good to see you as always. Yeah, boobies are my jam. Indeed. Alright, friends. Have a good rest of your night. Take care. Keep an eye on the Discord. I'll let y'all know when I'm streaming next, but probably tomorrow night. Till then, I'll catch you all later.